Today's wine tasting is a special one. It's dedicated to my friend Rassan, who is celebrating a special birthday. You know, one of those birthdays that you always remember for your whole life. So I decided to go to the States. I'm not in the States, but to pick a wine from the States and from California, a region that Rassan likes in a very special way. He has links in California, and from there he's grown his passion for California wine, and I've learned a lot speaking with him and exchanging about California wines. I know he loves Cabernet Sauvignon, so it could have been a cab. He loves Napa, he loves Sonoma. I went south California in Paso Robles, closer to his land, where he has family. But also I picked two grapes. One is Cabernet Sauvignon, which has historically been his favorite grape, and Syrah, which he loves more and more so, it seems like it. So this is a blend of majority Syrah, Cabernet Sauvignon, and a little bit of petit verdot. The domain name is L'Aventure. It's been founded by a French guy coming from Bordeaux. So we have a link in France, back in France, from Saint-Émilion, Stephan Asseo. And his domain, he founded it, he bought actually land, and he has his own winery, and he makes his wine, which is not necessarily very typical of the big winery, of the famous wineries in California, which usually have a different model where they buy grapes from landowner and they produce their specific blend or the specific cuvée. And L'Aventure is a bit different. This is the Estate Cuvée. It started, I think, in 2000. When it started, it was a majority of Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a 2005. It's in terms of blend, it's very close to what Stephan Asseo does today, which is a majority of Syrah, so Cabernet Sauvignon, complemented with Cabernet Sauvignon and Petit Verdot. So 2005, it has 15.6% of alcohol. So we're really in California, South California. So a lot of sugar in the grapes, which of course transform into this degree of alcohol, which is unusual in Bordeaux, especially in 2005. Now with the global warming, of course, we've seen not 15.6, but maybe 14.5 or close to 15% in Bordeaux. But in California, in that times, it was, let's say, more usual. So a tribute to Rassan, the color of the wine is really dark, as you could see. It's opaque. It's a bright and beautiful color. Also, it's dark, but dark wines, dark colors can be very, very pretty. So we can see that it has kind of a good level of alcohol, judging from the appearance and the glass. So the first nose is quite impressive. I opened the bottle 5 or 6 hours ago, but this is really my first glass, so I'm just discovering this wine with you. The first nose is just very, very impressive. It's very, very powerful. So I sense more Cabernet Sauvignon than Syrah, which, more the perfume of a Cabernet Sauvignon than a Syrah, although there is a little bit of black fruit, black currant, but more on the red fruit, but a lot of chocolate, cocoa chocolate, probably because it has aged a number of years yet. and flowery as well. Very, very, very perfumed. By after agitation in the glass, it's more the flowery side that goes up. Really sumptuous, knows, you know, the best you can imagine, really. So this is quite a wine, I must say. The first impression on the palate is that there is a huge load of very fine tannins, a lot of freshness in the wine, but also you can, no wonder you can feel the high level of alcohol, you know, like some American critics would say glycerin, because it's fat in a way. It's fat, but it's also very fresh, kind of a mix of this fatness, this freshness, the fruit, load of fruits, load of tannins, but those tannins that are not sour at all. They are sweet in a way, and they are extremely soft, very, very soft. And again, I can sense a little bit of the chocolate, the strawberry, kind of a strawberry jam, a little bit of white pepper, and this texture that's so profound, so delicious, and so soft, very, very soft, softness, ripeness, beautiful, and a long ending in the throat. It's really a very beautiful wine. So cheers to everyone, a special cheers to Ghassan, and speak to you very, very soon, I hope.